These are the most insane tips for 99 nights in the forest. When you climb the lightning rod, the cultist doesn't attack you at all, and you can wipe them out easily with the water gun. If you place 4 wood storages around the cooking pot like this, you can cook unlimited stews. You just need to throw lots of food, and you will get ready-made stews right away. If you are holding the sprinting while standing, you will still lose hunger faster. Instead, you should let go off sprinting, and that's why.
These are the best tips and tricks for 99 nights in the forest. Plant trees in one spot, that way when they grow, you can chop down several trees at once. You can easily kill the first cultist with a trap. Just lure them into it, then reactivate the trap again. To avoid running out of food, place a cooking pot and make carrot farms. Then just throw 3 carrots into the pot. You'll get stew that restores about 60% hunger. You can also take it with you. To survive 100 days or more, surround your base with shelves that cost 2 metal each. That way no one will be able to get through, and that's why
This is the ultimate guide to getting 100 plus days in 99 nights in the forest. Number 1, which is the hardest but most crucial, is picking the right teammates and not some bastards who will leave in the first day after they die by a fucking wolf. I would recommend at least one person take care of the base. This includes cooking and fueling the fire. 2 people to get wood and scraps, and another 2 people to loot the entire map. If done correctly, you all should be stacked by the 20th day. Number 2, since day 1, your main goal should be to plant as many crops as possible. Get the biofuel processor and the crock pot. These are the magic 3. The crops will allow you to make as much food as needed for all 5 people, and the biofuel processor will allow you to fuel the fire infinitely. This means you will always have a safe spot on the map, and as long as the fire is going, you will be able to survive a long time. Number 3, every base needs defenses. As the deer isn't the only issue, cultists are a bigger problem. As days go on, more cultists will attack your base and they will become stronger. I recommend building a tree wall around your base so there is a barrier to separate you from them. However, make sure you guys have morning stars, or at least all have spears, as if the outlaws are not killed, it will make your fire go down quicker. Number 4, after your wall is set up and your fuel source is going, it's the best time now to place down as many beds as you can and save all the children. After you do this, days will go by a lot quicker and you will be able to reach as many days as you all want. Thank me later. Here's how I managed to spawn 1,000 diamonds in 99 nights in the forest. First, you'll need to track down the stronghold. Fight your way inside, clear out every cultist, and make your way to the diamond chest. Open it, but don't touch the loot. Leaving the diamonds inside is crucial. If you take even one, the ritual will fail. Next, you'll need 5 cultist gems. They're rare, but once you've collected all 5, search the forest for a cultist summoning circle. They spawn randomly, they're fairly common, so you shouldn't have too much trouble finding one. Once you finally find one, wipe out every cultist and clear the corpses from each circle. The ritual must be completely clean. Now comes the key step. Place 1 cultist gem on each circle until all 5 are filled. As soon as the last gem is placed, the ritual is set and ready. From here, just wait. Stay close, and when nightfall comes, a strange message will appear across your screen. That's how you'll know the ritual was successful. Finally, return to your campfire, and waiting for you will be 1,000 diamonds.
How to beat 99 nights in the forest under 90 minutes so you can get Swiftness badge. First tips is to find a good teammates, but if you don't have one, you can do this solo too. Next, you need to pick a good class. I've made the video for this, so watch it if you want to know what is the best class. Next tips is focus on leveling up your campfire so you can get all the kids more faster. You can loot all the coal or fuel canisters around the map. The next tips is to keep looting at night in day 1, because in day 1 the deer can't get you, so this is your chance to get as many logs and scraps as possible. And next tips is to have good stock of food so you won't starve in the middle of the game. You can place farm and crock pot to make stew. It can give you half hunger. And the very important tips is to make all the beds as soon as possible. You need to have lots of logs and scraps, and keep upgrading the crafting bench so you can make more beds. So all you need to do to beat this game under 90 minutes is just do speed run, do everything in fast way. You can do this solo too, because I've been doing this solo.
This guide is going to show you how to build a strong base where you can farm gems and unlock a safe room where nothing can touch you. Number 1, in order to build a base that even cultists are afraid of, build an inner layer of log walls and an outer layer of tree walls, leaving a gap filled with traps in order to make raids easier to deal with. This will ensure you and your team will be able to easily defend your base and make it so you have access to the temporal accelerometer, which is crucial if you want to reach 1,000 days quicker than normal. Number 2, if you want to also stack up on gems, I recommend you use saplings to build around the stronghold and place a teleporter inside. Keep in mind, the walls only protect you from animals like wolves, but both the deer and the owl are still able to run over it. Other than that, you will be able to easily teleport from and to the stronghold with ease. Number 3, in order to access the secret place where nothing is able to attack you, face this window near the entry point of the stronghold. Then type this command and shift lock around the same time I do. Then boom. This is the safest place in the game. And in order to AFK for a long time, grab your farm plots and place them outside so you have quick access to food every time you are hungry. Here's how I managed to kill the owl in 99 nights in the forest. First, you'll need to track down one of the cultist summoning circles. They're fairly common and spawn randomly all around the forest, so you won't have to search too long before you find one. Once you're there, wipe out every cultist guarding the ritual and clear the wolf corpses from each circle. Leave the ground completely empty. This step is important. Now comes the hard part. You'll need 5 cultist gems. These are rare, but you can find them inside the stronghold, in the ice temple, or by defeating cultist raids at night. It may take a while, but don't stop until you've collected all 5. When you're ready, return to the ritual site and place 1 gem on each circle. As soon as the last gem is set, the ritual begins to form. All that's left is to wait. Stay close, and when nightfall comes, a strange message will appear at the top of your screen. That's how you know the ritual worked. Finally, head back to your campfire and the owl's corpse should be waiting there for you.
This is how you can get the laser cannon in 99 nights in the forest, even though alien chests are gone. Most players think it's impossible now, but there's still a secret method. No grind, no Robux, just pure strategy. Like this video, hit follow, and comment laser below. Then go to my bio and click here. The last step unlocks the cannon instantly.
This is how you can unlock 750 gems in 99 nights in the forest with a new glitch. It's fast, easy, and almost nobody knows about it. No grinding, no Robux, just pure strategy. Go to my bio and click here. The glitch unlocks all your gems instantly.
How to survive 99 nights in the forest and reach day 500 plus. First, prioritize carrots. Carrots can be used both as food and fuel when you get the biofuel machine. Using the pot, 3 carrots can make 1 stew. No need to hunt, unlimited food. Next, get the biofuel machine and eventually the old drill for unlimited fire. Make sure to face the old drill door so the barrel rolls directly to the fire. Then in the long run, you will run out of ammo against the cultists at night. Build trap path using aligned bear traps and let them walk on it. Now you can survive even without a gun. Finish them off with a spear when they're low on HP. Lastly, loot the entire map so you can open all the chests and get better weapons, armor, and gears.
Here's how I managed to spawn 1000 diamonds in 99 nights in the forest. First, you need to find a stronghold, clear out all the cultists, and make your way straight to the diamond chest. Open it, but don't touch the loot. Leaving the diamonds inside is crucial. If you take even 1, the ritual will fail. Next, you'll need 2 cultist gems and 2 gems of the forest. They're rare, but once you've collected all 4, search the forest for a cultist summoning circle. They spawn randomly. They're pretty common, so you shouldn't have trouble finding one. Once you finally find one, wipe out every cultist and clear the corpses from each circle. Now comes the key step. Put the gems parallel to each other until all 4 are filled. Place the cultist's corpse at the top of the circle. As soon as the last component is placed, the ritual is set and ready. From here, just wait, stay close, and when nightfall comes, a strange message will appear across your screen. That's how you'll know the ritual was successful. Finally, return to your campfire, and waiting for you will be 1,000 diamonds.
4 tips on how to get 100 diamonds per game in 99 Nights in the Forest. By the way, someone hacked my old TikTok account with over 300,000 followers, so make sure to follow this account because this is where I'll be posting helpful tips from now on. Anyways, we all know that we get diamonds by completing quests and earning badges, but these are one-time thing only, so I will not include it in these tips. Tip number 1. Never leave the game unless you reached 99 days. For every 99 days of survival, you get 5 diamonds, 3 on day 50 and 2 on day 99. Tip number 2. As soon as the stronghold's open, you have to attack it as early as possible because it has a 20-minute cooldown before it opens again. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it also opens for level 1 after 20 minutes since the game has started. For every successful attack, you will get a guaranteed 5 diamonds from the diamond chest. So if you do it 4 times, you will get 20 diamonds. However, if you find yourself having a hard time surviving in strongholds, especially in level 3 and 4, click this comment and learn my ultimate tricks on how I attack it over and over without getting a single damage or even dying. Tip number 3. Always attend the weekly party. It's so easy to get 30 diamonds all for free just by playing the update party. So for now you have 5 diamonds from surviving 99 days, 20 from strongholds, and 30 from the party. That's a total of 55 diamonds. But here's the catch. Tip number 4. Do all that on Double Diamond Weekend. And just like that, you'll get double the amount of diamonds you usually get on normal days. Now, instead of 55 diamonds, you'll have 110 diamonds per game. Bonus tip. If you're lazy to attack strongholds 4 times, attack it once, then leave the game and start a new one. Do whatever works best for you. Just stop begging people in the comments or in the lobby to give you diamonds. Don't be lazy and grind it yourself. Because it feels more rewarding if you worked hard for your dream class. Check the playlist below for more tips and follow me if you learned something.
Most people haven't been able to beat 99 Nights in the Forest, so I'm going to show you 10 tips on how to do that. The first tip is how to get a huge amount of wood early on in the game, and you're going to want to do that by collecting each of the saplings you get from each tree. Alright, so I collected about 5 saplings, and what you're going to want to do is pile them kind of on top of each other. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can plant all of them right next to each other, which will give you a ton of wood. But while we wait for that, I'm just going to go do other things. Alright? I just looted a whole bunch of stuff, and as you can see, I have very little wood, but I got a ton of scrap. And I did this on purpose, because when this grows, we're gonna get a ton of wood all at once. And just so you know, whenever it hits daytime, that's when the tree starts to grow. So as you can see here, it took 2 days for it to grow. The first day, it just gets a little bit bigger, and then the second day, it actually grows into a full tree. So, now you can chop them down all at the same time. Alright, last tree, and there we go. But we didn't just get a ton of wood. First, I'm gonna collect all that wood and put it over here, but you can actually reuse this setup over and over again. Whenever you get all the wood out, just place the saplings right back in the same area, and then just do what you were doing. Go get more scrap, and then you'll have a ton of wood here. And see, look, 26 wood, 27 scrap. Perfect. But now we're gonna go find where the first kid is, which is important for showing you tip number 2. Using your axe or a katana or a spear if you have one, spear and katana being the best for this, you can actually make it so that when you hit stuff with melee, they won't be able to hit you back. Because right here, it hit me back, but if I camera lock, walk backwards and in a circle, it literally can't hit me. Nothing can hit me. So I'll come over here, walk backwards and in a circle, boom, super easy. And then the last wolf, just do the same thing, backwards and in a circle, didn't even get hit once. So, we can just get the first kid really easily. Alright, first kid has been rescued. But what's a lot harder is to find the second, third, and fourth kids, because they're a lot further out, and you only get somewhat of a direction to follow them, and you're looking at the underneath of the arrow, so it is kind of hard. But there's actually a very cheap trick to get around this. You're going to want to get the crafting bench too, which you're going to need anyway, and then you're going to get the compass. And I'm also going to get the sundial just for convenience, because it is nice to know when nighttime's coming. I like to place them behind the map as well, just so that they're kind of like out of sight. But now you can see at the top right of my screen, the kid is on the compass. So I can just follow the compass and go straight to her without worrying about finding her, getting lost, maybe going the wrong direction. It's just super easy. Yep, and just like that we found it. So again, I can do the walking backwards and in a circle trick, and it works pretty nice. Alright, you know what? Do it with one animal at a time. This monstrosity is not worth fighting. Alright, my trees grew back, so I can just really easily chop them down again. And now I have a ton of wood. And then you just keep doing this, and you'll have pretty much all the wood you need if you use enough saplings. Just like that, 45 wood. Sir, you don't fit through the door. Alright, well, I'll see you later. But here's the thing. Now that you've got the second kid, you don't want to have to just continually cook a bunch of steaks or a bunch of cooked meat, because it takes a long time for not that much hunger. Instead, you're going to want to do tip number 4, which gives you a pretty much unlimited food source. All you have to do is get 2 farm plots. You can place them down wherever you want, but I like to put them right here. Then get crafting bench 3, which you're going to need anyway, and then make yourself a crock pot. And I like to put it right next to the farm plots. And once these carrots grow, which is about every 2 days, you'll be able to put them right into the crock pot and get stew, which gives you the most hunger out of any food item in the game. But if you really don't want to wait, you can go ahead and get some carrots around your base. And then, once you have however many you need, you just put the 3 of them into the little pot, and this thing gives you so much hunger. It has 4 hunger bars. If I drop it, it has 4 of the little forks and knives, and if you eat that, it gives you half of your entire hunger bar, which is insanely high. But not only that, it goes in your inventory, so you can literally go loot the stronghold, you can go wherever you want on the entire map and have as much food as you need. But here's the thing about the stew. You can actually make multiple at the same time. First, I'm gonna start out by making 1 stew, which is what you usually have to do for this trick. Then you're gonna get all of your carrots, as many as you can carry. Then you're gonna come right up to the pot, so your bag is right over it. You're gonna pick up the stew and quickly drop all your carrots in there. Well, I just did that terribly. I'm gonna go get 3 more carrots to make up for that. Alright, so now I'm gonna move my mouse out the way. As soon as you pick up—
Nope.
What the heck?
10 beginner tips on how to play better in 99 Nights in the Forest. Tip number 1. Pick the right teammates. 2 helpful players is way better than a group of 5 useless players. But if you happen to find 5 people, this is my suggested role distribution. Tip number 2. Pick a class based on what you do best and what suits your current skill. For beginners, Medic and Lumberjack are the best options. Tip number 3. When it comes to crafting, follow this order if you want to get the game fast and spend your loots wisely. Bonus tip is to always face the biofuel and oil drill towards the fire, so if possible, it becomes automatic. Tip number 4. When it comes to saving the kids, their distance from the base progressively go farther. Map expansion depends on fire size, so this is how far they are based on your fire level. Tip number 5, always do the Pelt Trader quest because it gives you a guaranteed trade. These are what the Pelt Trader will ask, so you can prepare for them before he visits. And these are what you should pick for each trade. Tip number 6, when you're looting around, always move with caution and play smarter than an NPC. If you see a wolf or bear from afar, do not trigger it by walking near it. Instead, go around it or avoid the area if you have to. And if you are outnumbered or heavily damaged, it doesn't hurt to just retreat. You don't always have to kill them, you can just run away. Tip number 7. If you're away from the base and there is a thunder, do not stand still for too long. Keep moving. And always check the sundial so you can get back to the camp before it turns night. Tip number 8. If your hunger is almost out and you don't have any food, find berries or carrots. If there's really nothing near you, eat raw meat. Yes, you can eat meat without cooking them, but it takes away a portion of your health. So just make sure to eat them slowly or when you don't have low HP. Tip number 9, when dealing with the cults, kill the crossbow cultists first since they shoot slow and doesn't walk around. Then make a bear trap path and lead the spear cultists towards it. 2 hits and this will kill them. Lastly, tip number 10. If someone dies, do not try to be a hero. Don't do the same mistake either. If they died away from the base and it's night, wait until morning before helping them. Do not revive them in a dangerous area. Overall, it's better to be a coward but alive than a hero wannabe but always dead. And remember, play safe and play smart.
These are all the pro tips you need to become an absolute pro at 99 Nights in the Forest. These are going to help you survive day 500 and even more. Starting with the first tip, you can actually go ahead and loot houses through the window and not even enter it, which is pretty cool as sometimes there's wolves inside. Next tip, this is especially good for early on, and that is to go ahead and go inside some houses and grab as many wooden chairs as you can, as it literally gives you 5 wood per chair, which is insanely good. Next tip is setting up your farm plots. Make sure to stand completely still and place all your farm plots in the exact same spot, and this will make it much easier to collect your crops and save you a bunch of space. Next tip, this one's really important. Build yourself an auto cooking pot because it's insanely overpowered. To set it up, first craft a crock pot and place it right next to the farm plots you've already built. Then go ahead and craft 4 wooden range storages and position them around your crock pot just like I've done. Once you're done, it should look just like this. You then want to wait for your crops to grow in, and once they're grown in, go ahead and collect all of them and dump them all in the opening in the middle. After a couple of minutes, jump into the hole and wait until you see the stew pop up. Then just spam collect, and that's it. You've got yourself an automatic cooking pot, which means no more wasting time hunting for food. Next tip, collect as much saplings as you can and drop them all right near your campfire and grow them all. And this will make it super easy to farm and collect wood, and the wood you chop down will even drop more saplings, so you literally have unlimited wood. Next tip, make sure to have a lighting rod placed down at your campfire, as if you're already weak and get hit, you're literally getting eliminated, so this will literally save your life. Next tip, once you craft an oil drill, make sure to place it with the front plate facing your campfire. Doing this little trick will make the oil drill automatically feed the campfire, so the oil barrels will fly straight in without you ever needing to pick them up and place them manually. Next tip, in the early game, if you don't have any weapons, the bear trap is insanely overpowered. You can take out a wolf with just a single trap, making it one of the most useful survival tools when you're just starting out. Next tip, and this one's actually a really good one. There's a secret room in the stronghold that you can actually glitch into, and once you're inside, no wolves or deer can actually spawn on you. That means you can literally survive as many days as you want without any danger. So to do this glitch/bug in the game, head over to the stronghold entrance and look to the right side. You'll see a window leading into the secret room. Before going in, I recommend making the auto cooking pot and stacking up on stew so you're fully prepared. Once you're ready, stand flush against the window and then type /E space dance 2, and the moment your right shoulder moves, hit shift and you'll glitch straight into the room. This is probably the best glitch in the game right now, and the only issue is just food. So once you're close to running out of food, just do the same thing you did to go inside and go collect more stew and return back. Next tip, use the spear method. If there's a bunch of cultists, group them together and circle around them, and you can actually hit them and they're not able to hit you, and this will save you a bunch of ammo. Next tip, beds don't need full space between them. You can overlap them a bit and this will save you a good amount of space. Next tip, placing teleporters at locations you want to go to pretty often, like the stronghold or fishing ponds. This will save you so much time. Next tip, this one's super useful. You can peek corners with your weapon showing but not your character. That means you can shoot enemies without them noticing you or becoming aggressive. It's one of the safest ways to take out the cultists in the stronghold.
These are the best tips and tricks for 99 nights in the forest. Plant trees in one spot, that way when they grow you can chop down several trees at once. You can easily kill the first cultist with a trap. Just lure them into it, then reactivate the trap again. To avoid running out of food, place a cooking pot and make carrot farms. Then just throw 3 carrots into the pot. You'll get stew that restores about 60% hunger. You can also take it with you. To survive 100 days or more, surround your base with shelves that cost 2 metal each. That way no one will be able to get through, and that's why.
Here's how I managed to kill all of the children in 99 nights in the forest. First, you'll need to track down all 4 children scattered around the forest and bring them back to your campfire. This can take some time, but you'll need every single one of them for this to work. Next, you'll need to collect a cultist gem. These aren't too hard to find. You can usually get one from your very first raid, but you'll need it for the ritual. Once you've got it, start searching the woods for a cultist church. These are quite rare, but just keep searching until you find one. When you finally find the church, clear out all of the cultists, making sure the grounds are completely empty. Then, carefully place the cultist gem at the very front of the church on the floor. All that's left is to wait. Stay close, and when nightfall comes, you'll see a strange message appear across the top of your screen. That's how you'll know the ritual worked. From there, head back to your campfire. If everything was done correctly, all 4 children should be dead.
10 advanced tips for 99 nights in the forest. By the way, someone hacked my old TikTok account with 290,000 followers, so make sure you follow this account because this is where I'll be posting from now on. Alright, tip number 1. If you want to take bandages from the church without getting caught by the cults, push yourself on the wall and take the med kits from the window. Tip number 2. Loot wisely. Do not just grab anything that you see. You have to know and prioritize which of them is more important. For looting metals, this is how much scrap each kind of metal gives. For looting fuel, this is the tier of all fire sources. Lastly, for looting woods, one wooden chair like this from abandoned houses gives 5 logs. So if you carry 4 wooden chairs, you're actually carrying 20 logs. Tip number 3. If you want to loot a room without entering it, push yourself on the window and zoom out your camera. Now you can pick up the items inside without dealing with the wolf that might be in there. Tip number 4, if you see this green structure like this, never skip it because it's always loaded with guns and ammos. Tip number 5, if you didn't make it back to the base before night, the safest places to hide are areas with ladders like tree houses or the water tank. Hang on the ladder and not a single animal can reach you, even the hungry deer. Tip number 6, when you're playing alone and the cults become overwhelming, clump them all together and lead them behind the bulletin board like this. And from the other side, you can kill them all with just a spear. After you kill all the melee cults, you are now left with 2 or 3 crossbow cults, which are very easy to kill since they don't move around and they shoot slow. Tip number 7, make a tree farm by planting multiple saplings in one place near your camp. By doing this, you can cut 30 trees or more just by a few hits of your axe. Tip number 8, do not cook the pumpkin as a stew. Eating it on its own restores a huge portion of your hunger, just like stew does. Tip number 9, do not place the rabbit traps in random places hoping a bunny would go into it. Place it directly on a rabbit hole where they spawn every morning. Lastly, tip number 10, use the bear trap method when saving the kids or hunting wild animals like polar bear or mammoth to conserve ammos and to make things faster and easier. Click this comment if you want to know how to hunt a mammoth using bear traps. Are you shit at 99 nights in the forest and cannot reach your first 1,000 days? Well, here are some simple tips on how to reach day 1,000. Number 1. The second you spawn in the server, alert your squad by telling them to chop up some trees to light the campfire and hit level 6 in no time. Once you are ready and geared, go ahead and hunt down the lost kids and bring those crying bastards straight back to your campsite. Rescuing the lost kids boosts the amount of day you get after each night. Number 2, drop in a lot of wood and scrap so you can upgrade your crafting table to be able to craft beds from each tier. Each bed you place also boosts the amount of days after each night. Number 3, to keep your base secure, then do not place log walls for your safety. Instead, surround your base with tree-towering saplings. They are way more safe since cultists can easily jump and glitch over the log walls, but with trees, cultists would not be able to worm their way in. Number 4, once you have enough resources, buy as much as farm plots as you can and then decide where you want to place it. Once you chose your spot, stand still and place all the farm plots in that exact position. Then drop the cooking pot nearby and surround it with wooden rain collectors, exactly how I did it in the video. Once you're done, dump out all the food you got from the farm at the top and watch it crank out stew on its own. But anyways.
Tired of getting wrecked by wolves in 99 nights? You're not alone. But here's a trick that actually works. I discovered a simple yet powerful method to wipe out an entire pack. Wolves, bears, even cultists, without dying once. Here's how it works. Step 1. Lure all the enemies into one group. Step 2. Start circling around them fast while swinging your weapon. This creates a hit-and-run loop they can't keep up with, and it works like a charm. Pair this with a stash of food for your team, and you'll be clearing mobs and saving the children smooth and fast. No more random deaths, no more messy fights, just clean wins. Want more tips like this? Like follow, and don't forget to join the Discord, link in bio, to build your squad and dominate 99 nights together.
Number 23. When you're rescuing the kids and one of your teammates dies, you don't have to revive them right away. You can put them in the sack, and then you can revive them when you get back to the campfire, or to a place where it's more safe. That way you don't risk being attacked by the deer or the owl while you're reviving. Number 24. If you're low on bandages or medkits, you should try to find either a hospital or a cultist church like this. Inside a hospital, there's always at least 2 bandages, and often there's a medkit too. Inside the church, there's always a guaranteed 2 bandages too. There's always cultists in the church though, but if you quickly run in and grab the bandages and medkit and jump out the window, you can avoid fighting the cultists while still getting all the bandages and medkits. Number 26. If you don't got a flashlight yet and it's turning nighttime, you should quickly run to this building which is always close to the campfire. Then you can get a guaranteed flashlight. If you kill a bunny and get a bunny foot, you can also trade with the pelt trader to get a flashlight if you don't have one yet. This will keep you safe from the deer. Number 27. If you find the hanged bear and killed the cultists surrounding it, you can bring back the dead bear to the base and you can use it either for a good amount of fuel to upgrade the campfire, or if you want, I personally just keep him as a pet bear, which you can also do. Obviously he's dead so he won't move though.
These are the most OP tips for 99 nights in the forest. If you find chairs, don't burn them right away. Toss them into the recycler. Each chair gives you 5 planks. Place the biofuel processor right next to the recycler, then throw planks into it, you'll get fuel, and the recycler still counts them. To wipe out a crowd of cultists, just run around them with a spear. It deals damage to several enemies at once. At night, if you need to carry something back to base, turn on your flashlight first, then grab the item. If a deer charges, you'll blind it and make it back safely.
Have you ever noticed that one of the 4 children on the board look completely different from their original design and to every other child in the game? Well, what if there is a reason to why each kid is being guarded by the wild animals of the forest? And what if it's meant to protect us? We go through the game believing the deer is evil, but what if he guards the forest from unwanted visitors and the children are not who they seem? I think they are skinwalkers, masking themselves with us real humans, in order to get away from the grasp of the natural protector of this land. When it is said that the deer is hungry, what if it's just lies being fed to us by the children? Think about it, if he really was hungry, can he not feed on the other animals in the forest? Well, I think we are being manipulated, and we can't leave until we unveil the dark truth of the game, and we are held here until our death arrives. If we really did complete our mission of surviving 99 nights in the forest and returning each child to safety, why can't we leave, like the pelt trader or the furniture trader? Surely they would have been killed too, or are they also not who they seem?
Tips for 99 nights in the forest. As soon as you join the game, you should start by cutting down all the trees in the area you're in. And when you stand still, I recommend you to stop sprinting so you don't waste your hunger. I also recommend you to leave all the items the trees drop so you can collect them later. You should be cutting down your 3rd or 2nd last tree when it says night is approaching, which is completely fine because the deer doesn't come to get you on the first night. When it becomes night and you're done cutting down trees, you can start collecting all the wood and saplings and make 2 piles next to your camp. The deer will show up, but it won't attack. Whilst you're going around, you can collect coal as well if there's any. I recommend you to put 8 pieces of wood in the grinder, so you have enough to get the map and then get the level 2 workbench. When the pelt trader comes K*LL all the rabbits to find a bunny's foot. When you find a bunny's foot, take it to the pelt trader and trade it for a good sack. Then you have more space in your inventory to carry things. As soon as you collect everything, you can start putting the wood in the fire. Then your fire should be at level 4 and you have all the saplings ready to plant. By day 3, you should have the level 2 workbench and a map. And then you can explore and do anything else you want, like get the children, level your fire to max, get supplies, anything. Hope this gives you an idea on what you could do for the first 3 days. It would be nice if you follow, like, and comment if you need help or anything. Thanks for watching, bye!
Here are some 99 net tips from me. You may or may not know it. If you know them, you can scroll and not leave hateful comments. Let's start! 1. The infinity wood supply. Just plant saplings at one spot every time when you chop your trees, and chop them all at once so you get many woods. 2. The farm plots. It is easier for you to collect the carrots if you plant them like I did in the video. After that, just collect your carrots and put them inside your pot. Use rain storages and place them like I did. with the pot in the middle. This method could allow you to have an automatic cooking pot, so you don't have to wait for it to cook. 3. Emergency hunger. When you have no food and you're about to die, just eat the raw meats. This only works when you're 100% positive that you can regenerate your health afterwards immediately, or you're going to die. That's it for now.
Your base sucks. You have probably tried building a log wall circle around your campfire, but the cultists can easily jump over that. Here's what to do instead. First, save the first kid. His tent will determine how big your circle's going to be. Then instead of using just log walls, use wood rain storage too, as they can't jump over that. Then place a shelf on one side. This will be your exit, and also place where the cultists will pile up, giving you chance to splash damage them with a spear. Then just put all your stuff in the base so the attackers have nothing to climb. Anyways, like and subscribe.
Do you want your team to go from building shelf walls to becoming pro players? Well, here are some roles and simple tips you can share so you all can unlock triple digits in 99 nights in the forest. Number 1, sticking to your roles is crucial. As a team of 5, there should be at least one base defender. This role includes building a defensive layer with traps and making sure the base is stocked up on food so nobody dies of hunger. Number 2, instead of 1, I think 2 lumberjacks who prioritize getting saplings and wood is essential, as getting the crops early on is a game changer. However, it comes with a cost of 200 logs. To easily obtain all this wood, grab saplings and plant them all in one spot at the same time. This gives you an infinite tree farm that will surely allow you to have as much wood as you need to expand your base. Number 3, having 2 scavengers is the sweet spot, as they will need to make sure every kid in the game is saved, whilst also bringing scrap back for the base. The 2 people chosen for this role should be the most experienced amongst you all, as outside of the fire, there is a lot of enemies you must try to kill and avoid.
Stop wasting your materials. Here's how to build an efficient, unlimited fuel system in 99 nights. First, you'll need a lot of farm plots to grow carrots, since carrots are perfect fuel. Next, set up your campfire like this. This design lets you fuel it efficiently and keeps everything clean. No more clutter. Now let's put it to the test. See? Super efficient, super convenient, and you don't have to waste 4 wood walls or tons of materials. If you want more 99 Nights tips, hit that like, drop your favorite tip in the comments, and follow for more. And don't forget to join the Discord server, link in bio, to make friends and build the ultimate team.
Toward it and lead them onto the spikes. As soon as an enemy gets caught, press E to reset the trap and repeat the trick with the next one. This method lets you kill cultists without using ammo, even if you don't have any weapons yet. 9th tip, to never run out of food, always build crop plots and a pot. Grow carrots, and once they're ready, throw 3 carrots into the pot to get stew, which restores a full 60% of your hunger bar. You can also carry it with you. Now the 10th tip, surround your camp with a continuous wall of shelves. Each shelf only costs 2 metal, but together they form an impenetrable wall. Your weapons can shoot through the gaps, but cultists can't hit you, so you can shoot or spear them safely and survive until the 100th night with ease. By the way, share your tips in the comments. I'll pin the best tip. 11th trick, turn the revolver into a rapid fire weapon. After each shot, quickly unequip and then immediately re-equip the weapon. This cancels the reload animation, letting you shoot continuously. Enemies won't get close and you'll safely take them out from a distance. 12th tip, if you find chairs, don't burn them right away. If you throw them into the shredder, you get 5 planks from just 1 chair. Tip number 13, the most broken duplication trick. First, upgrade your workbench to level 3, then build a biofuel processor and place it next to the bench as shown in the video. Stand in between.
10 beginner tips on how to play better in 99 Nights in the Forest. Tip number 1, pick the right teammates. 2 helpful players is way better than a group of 5 useless players. But if you happen to find 5 people, this is my suggested role distribution. Tip number 2, pick a class based on what you do best and what suits your current skill. For beginners, Medic and Lumberjack are the best options. Tip number 3, when it comes to crafting, follow this order if you want to get the game fast and spend your loots wisely. Bonus tip is to always face the biofuel and oil drill towards the fire, so if possible, it becomes automatic. Tip number 4, when it comes to saving the kids, their distance from the base progressively go farther. Map expansion depends on fire size, so this is how far they are based on your fire level. Tip number 5, Always do the Pelt Trader quest because it gives you a guaranteed trade. These are what the Pelt Trader will ask, so you can prepare for them before he visits. And these are what you should pick for each trade. Tip number 6, when you're looting around, always move with caution and play smarter than an NPC. If you see a wolf or bear from afar, do not trigger it by walking near it. Instead, go around it or avoid the area if you have to. And if you are outnumbered or heavily damaged, it doesn't hurt to just retreat. You don't always have to kill them, you can just run away. Tip number 7, if you're away from the base and there is a thunder, do not stand still for too long. Keep moving. And always check the sundial so you can get back to the camp before it turns night. Tip number 8. If your hunger is almost out and you don't have any food, find berries or carrots. If there's really nothing near you, eat raw meat. Yes, you can eat meat without cooking them, but it takes away a portion of your health. So just make sure to eat them slowly or when you don't have low HP. Tip number 9, when dealing with the cults, kill the crossbow cultists first since they shoot slow and doesn't walk around. Then make a bear trap path and lead the spear cultists towards it. 2 hits and this will kill them. Lastly, tip number 10. If someone dies, do not try to be a hero. Don't do the same mistake either. If they died away from the base and it's night, wait until morning before helping them. Do not revive them in a dangerous area. Overall, it's better to be a coward but alive than a hero wannabe but always dead. And remember, play safe and play smart.
Need tips in 99 Nights in the Forest? Then listen up. Not a lot of people talk about this one, but not saving the children can be helpful. Going through days quicker can make it harder, especially in the earlier stages of the game, when you have fuck all. Make sure you're equipped and ready to fight and survive before you even think about passing through the days. Next, make sure you prioritize building your base and making defenses so outlaws cannot reach you. The base will give you a safe space to keep your fire going, as you will need to plant a lot of crops in order to survive. After your base is secure and you have filled in the gaps of your base, making sure you can't be hit, use all the crops you have planted to fuel the fire by throwing them into the biofuel processor. This will ensure you will never run out of fuel, and paired with the oil drill, you probably don't even need to fight off the outlaws, so you can grind till however many days you are trying to get. All of this is helpful. However, you may need a good team to build this whole setup. So for my last tip, get good fucking teammates.